Notes: expected start date is Monday 31st March 2025. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Again, my name is Bimbo. I'm a Nigerian trained pharmacist and a UK care assistant. And in today's video, I have good news. Like I always say, I'm a custodian of good news, right? So I have come with good news for those of you, either you are in the UK or you're outside the United Kingdom and you aspire to move to the UK on a work visa, on a skilled worker visa. So I've got good news for you, because there's this company that I recently got hold of, from an insider, who is offering certificate of sponsorship for both overseas and those already in the UK to come and work. So this company is currently recruiting and they are giving certificate of sponsorship. This company is in partnership with the United Kingdom government. It's like they're running private public partnership, and they're an agency that helps the governments to recruit qualified personnel, either in your home country or anyone who is currently in the UK, maybe on a student visa or any other visa category, and they don't mind switching their visas. This particular advert is for them. Usually the government, contracts these agencies to help them recruit for this job. I'm going to go straight to the application. So we're going to be applying together. This particular company is going to start their job. They are going to start operation in 2025, March 2025. However, they have put an application right from now. They have started, the application process. You can register your interest from now, because their training is by March 2025, but the start date of the job is March 2025. So we're going straight to the website of this company. I have my laptop here and I'll be checking on my laptop. The name of the company is Hallmark Veterinary and Compliance Services, and they are recruiting for several, job positions. But the one that enables them to, sponsor you, even if you are an overseas trained veterinary doctor, is that of meat hygiene inspector for now. They said if you're interested in playing a vital role in ensuring animal welfare, public health, and food safety, then we are keen to find candidates interested in working as meat hygiene inspectors, MHIs, to fill roles at various sites throughout England. Whether you are an experienced MHI, a vet from a non-RCVS recognized university, or someone with background in the meat or poultry industries, we are keen to hear from you. So you have to complete all required fields here that will help them assess your qualification and experience for this specialized area. So I'll go straight to the application so that you see what questions are being asked. Here are the positions of interest. So they need experienced UK-based MHI for red meat only, experienced UK-based MHI for poultry meat only, then dual qualified if you have both meats, red meat and poultry experience. They also need you. If you are a trainee veterinary MHI, you are also important to them. This is for international veterinary graduates. So if you are an international veterinary graduate, you can apply as a trainee veterinary MHI. Also, for non-veterinary trainee poultry MHI, no experience is required. So meat inspector, this is a managerial position. So now they're asking for your current location. I'm assuming that I'm applying from Nigeria now, but basically they have positions in these places: Lincolnshire, Birmingham, Bristol, Gloucestershire, Gloucestershire, Worcestershire, Wiltshire, Warwickshire, and other places. So you can pick from these places that they have highlighted, and they're not asking, are you open to relocation? So if you don't live in any of these places, you might require some relocation allowance, of course. So that is why you will need to pick yes. But if you live in any of these locations and you don't need any relocation support, you may pick no. So what type of employment are you looking for? Is it a full-time, part-time, or locum? You pick your choice. Also, do you have prior experience as a meat hygiene inspector? And are you qualified MHI? So if you're applying from overseas, you could put yes, especially if you have abattoir experience or you have poultry experience. Your overseas experience is relevant. I can tell you that for a fact. You can take that to the bank. So don't say no. You can put yes. As long as you are an overseas trained vet doctor and you have experience, maybe you have worked at the abattoir, maybe you have worked with the government in public health, or you have worked on poultry farms, you can put yes. So they said, if yes, are you currently working as MHR in the UK? Whether yes or no, you pick which one is applicable to you. I just picked anything randomly. I just want to go to the next stage. That's why I just picked anything. And they said, if yes, how many years of experience? These ones are actually optional. So let's go to the next set of questions. It says that if you are qualified, if you have experience in the UK, these are the qualifications. Which one do you have? So even if you are not in the UK, if you have any of these qualifications, or if you have a way you can get some of these qualifications, you can do well to, give it a try. Like the UK FDQ level 4, level 2, level 2. If you don't have them because you are outside the UK, there's no problem. They will train you. They will make sure that you get all these certifications before you resume your duty. So they're asking, if you select other equivalent qualifications, please specify your qualification here. So you could specify that you are, I don't know what veterinary qualification is called in Nigeria. You can put it there. Do you require visa sponsorship? That is, if you are not in the UK, of course, you would have to pick yes. And if yes, this is very important. Do you have a valid driving license? Because most of these farms where you're going to be working are in remote places, in villages, and access, bus access to those places might be limited. So in most cases, you'll be given an official car. And if you don't know how to drive, or you don't have maybe an international driving license or UK driving license, that could, limit your chances of getting this job. So if you're not driving yet, you should try to learn to drive. Whether you're in your own country, you should at least have an international driving license by the time you would be resuming this job. So driving is very essential to this job. And that's why they're asking, do you have a valid driving license, whether overseas driving license or UK driving license? And also they ask about your English proficiency. This is because you would likely be sponsored, sponsorship for this job. So if it is high IELTS, if it is NARIC, just specify which one you have. Now they're asking other optional questions. If you selected other equivalent qualifications, please specify. And they're asking for your current salary. It's optional, so you can decide to leave these spaces blank. Now they said, when are you available to start? Notes: expected start date is Monday 31st March 2025. That is when this company is going to start operating, and training and induction will start in February or March of 2025. So anytime that you're available, just put your start date. If you perhaps you have a current job, when would you like to start this other one? Quit that job and start this one. Just put your availability there. And they ask, are you available for rotating day, night shift, or weekend work? Just pick whichever one is applicable to you. And they're asking you for any other relevant documents to your application. That's just basically about the application. That's all. These are just seeking your consent. And that's all about the application. You can find this on Indeed. You can check for the name of the company on Indeed, as well as LinkedIn. It is very important that even after registering your interest, you also follow up on Indeed. Check them out on Indeed and make sure to follow up. And I can only wish you all the best. So that brings me to the end of this video. If you have watched up to this point, I would like to say a very big thank you to you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Share this video out so it can get to those who need it, even if you're not a vet doctor, but it can get to those who actually need it. Thank you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.